What is going on, guys? Predator 458 here, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to some Armored Warfare. Excuse me, are going to be taking a look at some matches I played over the course of the last weekend, which, of course, if you are an Armored Warfare player, you no doubt know all about the Thanksgiving, Black Friday, whatever you want to call it, special event, which was 3 times. Basically, it was 3 times experience earned in every single match you played, 3 times commander experience earned, 3 times crew experience earned, all this lovely stuff. Unfortunately, it wasn't also 3 times credits earned, so a lot of people, myself included, wound up with a lot of tanks researched, but no money to buy them. But anyways, we are on pipelines with this central capture position. And I hate this map in this configuration, and excuse me, I'd say 90% of the games I've played on this configuration have been a loss. It's just always horrible. But anyways, we are in the Tier 6 Soviet main battle tank, the T-72A, and we are heading towards the refinery area, which is not really anything to do with the objective. If I sort of stay in the hill area next to where you spawn, you get shot all the time and you don't have the right cover and all this stuff. So I decided this time to try going up into this area, and it worked rather well. So we have our first targets. We have been spotted. First targets are just ahead of us, and you can see someone firing an autocannon. And we take a hit from someone, 2 hits. We take a shot into where we think the autocannon fire was coming from. Unfortunately, while trying to get out of the way, we unfortunately do damage our teammate and take some ramming damage in return. Now we got an MBT-70. We take a shot at his gunner's port weak spot, gunner's sight weak spot, but unfortunately no joy. And we're going to take another one, and that one hits and ricochets. The T-72 doesn't really have the most accurate gun, and at a slightly longer range like this, you can see we're just not able to accurately find that weak spot. And this friendly tank next to me is one of the newly added. Take a shot at the front of the Leopard. Unfortunately, it hits the pipes and doesn't connect with its target. But this MBT-70 on my right is one of the new, I'm going to say new, that VFM took a shot at us, hit us, damaged us, and that's why he rendered, and he never moved immediately. So, silly him. But it's one of the I'm going to put new in quotation marks, premium vehicles that were added. It's basically exactly the same as the normal MBT-70, just with a different skin, and some of these Merc versions do have slightly different stats to the regular premiums that they are based on, but that's more because we had a good hit through the lower front plate of the Leopard, and this guy's asking where to penetrate them, so I'm just saying try the lower front plate as well. But some of these new premiums actually have different stats to the regular ones, but that is because they were given the stats from patch 0.12, which has not been released yet. So once 0.12 arrives, all of them will be exactly the same, which is, fine. A lot of people are complaining about these Merc versions. Honestly, gonna go for his weak spot. Unfortunately, even at closer ranges, we still can't quite hit it. I don't know if maybe I didn't let it aim in fully. But a lot of people are complaining about them, and I'm just thinking, well, if you already have these tanks, what difference does it make to you? Just ignore them. Or if you will, if you don't have one of them and you want to buy just that one, you can. So another shot at the lower front plate of the Leopard, 558 damage. Honestly, with these Leopards, these Leopard 2AVs, I did struggle initially trying to figure out where to pen them, but once you figure out that the lower front plate is easily penetrable with something like the MBT-70's gun or the T-72's gun, it's not too much of an issue. And that guy's probably really upset. His MBT friend blocked his retreat, and as such he was unable to get in cover and lost his life. There's another leopard. Fortunately we don't get a shot on him. Gonna go for the sights on top of the turret. Measly 98 damage, but it was enough to finish him off, and that is our second kill of the match. And here comes a leopard, and unfortunately he reverses back into cover before we can get our gun aimed in, and we pop our smoke just to move forward. I'm not sure what I thought was here at the time. You can see that my gun is taking longer to aim in because it has been damaged, and we are spotted again. So we use our repair kit just to get the aiming time down to normal levels. We take a hit from a Typhoon, aiming in on the lower plate, and 250 damage to finish him off for kill number 3. The Typhoon 2 did about 466 damage, so a fairly big hit, and unfortunately we just can't get aimed in time to finish him off. So we're now going to push up with this MBT-70 Merc, but still, I mean, we've done 2,700 damage, at least damage that has been recognized by the score damage counter. There was also that shot on the the VFM, and that in all likelihood hit, so hopefully it is more than the 2,700. And that Typhoon, you can see how fairly, it's pretty damn quick. It was up here just not that long ago, and has very quickly managed to get down in front of the refinery, and the MBT-70 is going to try and get a shot into its rear. Got a BMP-3 in front of us, and there was something else there that vanished. Just looking for the outline. There he is, take the lead, and that is our 4th kill of the match. And there we go, game over. So off to the results we go. And as you can see, we earned ourselves 9,225 reputation, 227,000 credits, 3,255 damage done. So there was indeed that extra damage from the shot on the VFM. 4 kills, 4 spots, and got the Master Gunner Award. We came 3rd place on the team by reputation, not that far behind number 1. It looks like we came 1st place overall on our team for damage, but BMP-3 and a Typhoon 2 did do more damage than us on the enemy team. So that was it for our first game, and let's go over to the video for the second game. Alright, and welcome to the second game. This is on Cold Strike, and we are heading into the city. You can see it is the single capture point version, and we've got a bit of support, a Leopard 2AV and a Leopard 2 with us, as well as a VFM Mark 5 just off to our left. So we're moving in behind these guys, and yeah, just waiting to find our first targets. Now, I have researched the T-80. I don't have the money to buy it yet. Also researched the M1 Abrams. Don't have the money to buy that. And the M2 Bradley, which I could buy. And we're just going to slowly start moving forward with these guys. I don't want to go out too far by myself. The T-72's armor is not the best. We get a shot on that Leopard 2AV, managed to put a shot into the rear portion of his tank, damage his engine, and knock off his tracks. So we'll be getting some nice rewards for damage that he sustained while being immobilized, and he's down to 180 health, so good job there to the rest of my support. Unfortunately, one of the problems with these T-72s is their reload time is not the greatest, 9.5 seconds, and I think the only way you can improve that is retrofits. If you fit the thermal sleeve, I think that will bring it down, but otherwise there's an auto loader, so there's no loader for you to improve the skills on. And we've got another T-72 in front of us. We take the shot as this Leopard 2 moves forward, and thankfully we miss our friendly tank and do 512 damage to the T-72. And we're going to move forward again, just trying to see who we can actually shoot at. and we're going to try and put one into the front of the enemy leopard, and this time we do actually hit our friendly, but thankfully there was no damage. So 14-10, things are going well for us so far. We've swept through the town, done a good amount of damage, got another kill now. Challenger destroyed an enemy Stingray, and we unfortunately get in the way of our what's an LAV something or other for a moment there. But now we're all kind of rushing forward to where we can see some enemies on the map, and we're just trying to get into positions where we can fire. This T-72 takes a hit, presumably from that LAV. We've now also got a Leopard 2 in front of us. We're going to aim in. We get the green penetration marker, but unfortunately it is a ricochet. Again, 451 meters. This gun's not the most accurate. We take a... There we go. We get a penetrating hit. We took an HE frag shot from a BMP3. And our track's been damaged. Our gun's been damaged. Another shot in, 131 damage, and we finish off the Leopard 2AV. But still, we got HE frags coming in. They've damaged our gun. They've damaged our track. So our aiming time is going to be a little bit longer. And I'm not sure if I do go ahead and... There we go. Pop the repair kit again. This gun already takes a fair while to... don't know if I hit that one. Already takes a little bit of time to aim in. So when the gun is damaged, I normally just have to bite the bullet and pay the 17,000 or whatever it is for the big repair kit to just fix it up, because otherwise it's incredibly difficult to continue playing. We got a VBL, but unfortunately we don't have line of sight. We are spotted again, but we've broken sight now. I'm going to try and move up, try and get a little bit closer so that we can actually stand a chance at seeing the enemies. And there is the B1 Centauro. I'm going to take a shot behind him. Unfortunately, I think we maybe gave him a little bit too much lead and didn't manage to connect. There is a Challenger 1, which is obviously very dangerous for something like a T-72A. We have no chance of penetrating him from in front. And this guy's firing at us. We take a shot, blind shot. I don't know if we got any, if we got a hit on him there, but we're gonna start moving forward because we while the Challenger 1 is extremely dangerous to us, we do need to try and help the team out and get rid of it. So we're gonna hang a right here, head down into the frozen river and try and cross over and see if we can get around to his sides, because if we can do that, we will be able to penetrate his armor and help out the team. And it's 9-4, so there is a BMP3, probably the one that was and we just fire a little bit too late. I'm going to blame that on lag and the shot delay. Say what you will. And I think we're going to miss again here. And take a no, there we go, we got him on that one. 500 damage to the BMP 3, and we're going to see him again in a little while. So 3 tanks remaining on the enemy team, that BMP3, a VBL and a Fox. So I think any minute now I'm going to switch over to heat, I think, because there's no reason to stay on armor piercing now. We managed to get up the hill. The Fox is down, so it's just the BMP and the VBL. And we're kind of heading into the city because we can see him on the map which direction he's heading. And there we go, we're switching over to heat now. And we're just going to try and get ourselves into a position where we can take a shot at him and hopefully finish this match, because he could now just continue to run. There are a couple of guys capping, so even if he does run, we are going to win it. Yeah, got a Challenger in front of us. We're going to keep going straight. And I think he's going to pop up here. And there he is. We're going to stop, try and aim in, take the lead. And what a shot. What a lucky shot to finish off that game. So, off to the results. And as you can see, we got 9,200 reputation that round, 222,000 credits. We did 2,700 damage, 736 assist damage, and got the 3 assists. This match we didn't do quite as well. We came 1, 2, 3, 5th on our team. Damage done. It looks like we were maybe 3rd in damage done on our team and 3rd overall, because the top damage on the enemy team is 2,600. And on our team, it's 3,600 followed by 3,400, and then it is us. So we were 3rd in damage, 5th overall, so not a bad match at all. But yeah, I think that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this look at the T-72A from the weekend of the awesome specials. And I hope you guys had a great time and got lots of stuff, lots of lovely things researched. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing for more Armored Warfare content, World of Warships, War Thunder, and a few other things that I throw into the mix from time to time. But yeah, that's it from me. Thank you very much for stopping by. This is Predator458 signing off, and I will see you guys next time.